the Research Sparks YouTube channel. I am Dr. Veer Chandra, and here I am going to talk about the signal processing course. In the Unit 1, first we are going to discuss the classification of signal and system. Here is the outline of this session. First, we'll see the signal, then some real-time applications, and followed by the fundamental signals, unit impulse, ramp, and step type of function. First, what comes in your mind while we are using the word signal? Signal is nothing. This is actually the function that conveys the information, often varying with time, space, or any another independent variable. Normally, in our syllabus, we are going to vary the time only with respect to the any function, any parameters. So wherever you will find the variations in the time, it's on the x-axis only, you can say that this is an example of the signal. The types, it may be the analog and maybe the digital. So here xt is representing the functions, which is a function of the time. So that is why this one is also the example of the signal. Then what are the applications? So if you will see some real-time applications of the signals, it may have the various applications, which may include some telecommunication, where it can be utilized in order to have the enhance the voice quality, then the instrumentation and control, which can be utilized to control some devices. Digital image processing, in this field you can utilize to send the image or send the video files. Speech processing, again we can enhance the signal quality, speech quality. And the medicines, in order to have the x-ray or the another signal processing in order to have the better diagnosis. So right side is just the showing the what type of the signals can be utilized in our real-time application. Now next thing is that the type of the signals. So in our syllabus, mostly we are going to talk the three types of the signals. First one is your unit impulse. So what does it mean? Actually, this is also the example of the time with respect to time only. Your unit impulse function will vary, but it have the magnitude only at particular moment of the time. Means only at t is equal to 0, the amplitude will be very high or near to the infinity, and except that particular time t is equal to 0, always the amplitude will be simply 0. You may also consider it as just turn on your switch for a fraction of second. So that will be the example of the unit impulse. So the integration of this unit impulse function over the minus infinity to infinity will be equal to 1. So that quantity is only showing here. So del n, this is again the discrete functions. So this is your unit type of the impulse function. Then the next is your unit step. So here you can see if function, again the signal, this is also the example of signal. K is nothing, here K is also the representing the time only. So if the time is less than equal to 0, then you may found that it have the 0 amplitude, while for t greater than equal to 0, the amplitude is 1 and it will be the constant during the long time. Means the example, you may press the switch and leave it for the longer time. So it will be considered as the example of the unit step function. So again, the magnitude is varying with the time only. So the example of the unit step type of the signal. Third one is your ramp function. So here the variation in amplitude will with respect to time will be continue linearly. So here RT is representing the unit ramp function. So RT will be equal to 0 if t is less than 0, means for the lesser than the time 0, you do not have any amplitude. However, it will vary with respect to t. So t greater than equal to 0, the variations will represent the t. So function name, you can write it directly, RT is equal to t for your time duration. So this is your example. Here you can see the example of your unit ramp. Conclusion. So we have the three different type of the signal. First, unit impulse. Second, unit step. Third one is unit ramp functions. So what are these actually? So actually these are the basic signals which we are going to utilize in our entire signal processing courses. Now, if we look into the differences in all these signal types of the signals, so unit step have the quantity continuously with time and the amplitude is constant, while in ramp function the amplitude is varying with time. However, in unit step the amplitude is zero except at a particular time. So like if you will make the difference of unit differentiation of the unit step function, you will get the unit impulse function. And again, if you will make integration of unit type of the function, then you will get the ramp type of functions. In the next session, we'll discuss about the various operations on the signals. What type of the operations? Time shifting, time reversal, time scaling, amplitude scaling, signal addition, and multiplication. Thank you. If you have any question, you can press the, you can make a comment.